tank has just fired at your position. You immediately maneuver and fire your main gun. Armor-piercing round. The projectile penetrates the armor and destroys the tank instantly. Enemy infantry continues to advance. You immediately fire a high-explosive hash round. The fuse triggers at the moment of impact, detonating the powerful high-explosive charge inside. The massive blast eliminates multiple enemies. You prepare for the next shot, but suddenly, incoming artillery fire from behind the enemy lines. It turns out the enemy howitzers have opened fire. This type of artillery uses modular propelling charges, capable of firing in high-angle trajectories to engage targets far beyond the visual range. You immediately seek cover and return fire with your self-propelled howitzers. Because their trajectory is too flat, they cannot clear the obstacles. If only my gun could intercept their howitzers. Therefore, you operate the long-range, self-propelled howitzer targeting the enemy artillery position. This gun features a large caliber rifled barrel and uses multi-stage modular charges. This allows for high-angle fire as well as direct fire capabilities. When the self-propelled gun fires, the counter-battery radar locks onto the enemy position. You immediately unleash the shells. The rounds soar over the front line and destroy the enemy artillery. Then, you lower the barrel and fire an air burst shell. As the shell reaches the enemy's front, the time fuse triggers, ejecting the shell casing. Thousands of steel fragments are unleashed, shredding dozens of enemy troops. The remaining soldiers can no longer hold their ground. You smirk, mocking the enemy. At the location they were targeting you, you reload another round, engaging the enemy's harassing fire. The propellant ignites, launching the projectile. You immediately switch to the autocannon to suppress the infantry, but the enemy has hidden in the forest, very difficult to target, and the enemy mortars can fire from behind cover at ultra-high angles. If it's hard to hit, then I'll suppress them with fire. You operate the rocket launcher system against the enemy platoon. The artillery position. The solid rocket motor propels the missile forward. The tail fins deploy to stabilize the flight. 4-0 rockets roar away in the blink of an eye, carrying 16.4 kilograms of high explosives each. The blast releases a powerful shockwave, simultaneously scattering thousands of fragments at high velocity. The dense barrage creates a kill zone, obliterating the enemy artillery position entirely. You scan the surroundings, detecting no more incoming infantry. Just then, an artillery shell flies in again. You narrowly evade death. You immediately fire back at the calculated enemy coordinates. After a few salvos, the enemy shells land accurately once more. How is this possible? Turns out the enemy is using precision-guided munitions. This ammo features a GPS guidance system and integrated steering fins, achieving pinpoint accuracy. What's worse, the enemy is using mobile, self-propelled howitzers, capable of relocating immediately after firing. Every shell you fire lands in the empty field. This is bad.